For In the News TV Daily, we got the exclusive video of 6ix9ine's testimony. This is the actual video of him while in court. He also said that he's planning on getting out January 2020 with time served. We also got the video of 6ix9ine's baby mama Sarah bringing down the jury to the people who actually had 6ix9ine in the car waiting. We have the audio recording of Mel Matrix talking to Jim Jones and Shotty, and you won't believe what they had to say about 6ix9ine in the audio. Watch the video now. Now make sure to like the video and hit the bell notifications if you are in the premiere chat while it's premiering. Give a shout out where you're from. I'll be looking, and I'll give a random commenter, give a plug to their YouTube channel if they want to do that. Now everyone is making fun of 6ix9ine for telling. Now we got memes everywhere on social media. Either they're saying 6ix9ine is naming people who are not even close to being in the street, or we got celebrities on social media saying they are not in gangs and that 6ix9ine better not tell on them or involve them in anything. I can't lie, man, 6ix9ine is global again. Whether you like it or not, everyone pretty much stopped what they're doing and they're talking about this testimony. Man, people have been in my DMs, people have been sending me messages that I actually condone him telling. I did not say I condone him telling, I'm just saying that I feel sorry for the kid. He's a good kid, and he just got caught up in the mix of some stuff that he can't even fathom. And it's stuff that's bigger than him, stuff that was there before him. I'm talking about the gangs. So I was just saying he was over his head. I'm saying that I don't condone him, but I'm saying I feel sorry for the kid at the end of the day. Now we have a video of 6ix9ine on a stand, Federal Blues. Now so far we have nothing but sketches showing the rapper, but now someone actually filmed 6ix9ine. Now even though the video is grainy, you can definitely tell it's him, that he was in the courtroom. And like I said, man, this whole situation is like a movie. We got audio was being recorded, now we got the video. I know you guys can't wait to see it, so I'm gonna show it right here. Yep, so to catch everyone up to speed with the 6ix9ine case, we talk about the transcripts for 6ix9ine. Now he basically was cross-examined by the two attorneys. Now the attorneys actually represented the two people that 6ix9ine was telling on. So cross-examine basically means that they ask 6ix9ine's questions and they try to find holes in the story to make the jury kind of seem like 6ix9ine is not actually telling the truth. That's the best way I can explain it to you guys. They started out by introducing the actual incident where Harv and his friend allegedly ran down on him while he was with his driver in July of 2018. Now 6ix9ine explains the text message. They were showing text message scripts to the actual court. Now he says he told the world about the incident, mostly TMZ, because he knew Harv recorded the incident, so he wanted to tell the world and the people in Brooklyn what happened before Harv could actually release the actual footage. Continue on. Now 6ix9ine is speaking about offering someone $50,000 to actually do something to Harv and possibly take his possessions during that actual incident. Now he admitted that he put that offering out after Harv and his friend allegedly did that to him. Now the courtroom actually plays a clip. Now this clip has Mel Matrix speaking about 6ix9ine with Shotty. Now Mel speaks on the actual Breakfast Club interview, and he basically talked bad about Trey and the whole group collectively.
I said, oh man, son. I said, why is this kid doing this, man? Why is this kid, like, who's in this kid's ear, Scrap? Like, who's like?
Yeah, he gonna give us something.
Yeah, man. Well, make sure you call me for the activities and festive.
Yeah, that's Monday. We're gonna on Monday. Tuesday.
Now the attorney then asked 6ix9ine, what does dry snitching mean? 6ix9ine kind of does his best way of saying it, and he's basically saying it means you tell without telling. Then 6ix9ine is asked about Jim Jones. Now he called Jim Jones a retired rapper and a member of Trey. Now 6ix9ine is trolling on the stand. Like I said before, at first it seemed like he was humble, but now he's getting comfortable, I guess because he's being cross-examined. And he said he's a retired rapper. Now everyone knows Jim Jones still does rap. He just actually signed with Roc Nation and he released the album earlier this year. But it was hilarious to hear him say he was a retired rapper. Now social media went wild with the quote. I've seen a million retweets. I've seen people put it on their social media. So it was just funny to see 6ix9ine trolling and actually talking about Jim. Now Jim actually did an interview in LA yesterday and they put it live that same day, and he was talking about 6ix9ine, calling him a rat, and he didn't agree with him. Then they actually play a call from Mel Matrix and Jim Jones. Now Mel Matrix explaining that every time he looks on Worldstar or YouTube, he sees Shotty and 6ix9ine. Now him and Jim Jones go back and forth explaining how they're not really feeling 6ix9ine, and he's basically out the crew. Then Jim Jones gets to explaining that his money is not long enough to be speaking and moving like that. Now he's talking about 6ix9ine. He says they gotta violate him. Now Mel Matrix says, yeah, we gotta super duper violate him. Now Jim Jones goes on to say that they need to do something about his security until the word gets out that it's nothing but trouble when someone's trying to secure 6ix9ine. Now Jim Jones also says they need to track 6ix9ine's every move. Now Jim Jones and Mel Matrix goes back about 15 years. According to Mel Matrix, Jim Jones actually inspired him to rap to keep him out of the streets. Now while Court is playing that actual clip of Mel Matrix and Jim Jones, 6ix9ine is seen sitting on his chair, listening with his chin in his palm, and he's slouching. Now play the clip.
They gonna have to violate Shorty. He better get to violating. He better stalk Shorty every move. One of them security better get hit. Something better happen. He better start doing something. Once he start tearing the security down, ain't no security gonna want that job. He gonna have to stay in the house pretty soon.
Concluding with that clip with Shotty and Mel Matrix actually talking about 6ix9ine. Yeah, it was making sense. What 6ix9ine was actually saying on the Breakfast Club interview is making sense. Now people were saying that they were just playing around or trying to insinuate that 6ix9ine was kicked out of the game, but he was actually kicked out and it was not feeling him. Actually, back in November, they kind of released the transcripts and it was showing the conversations between Jim Jones and Mel Matrix, but they didn't have Jim Jones' name. They just kind of a name like a person, an unknown person. And then in the other transcripts, it had another unknown person that was Shotty. Now it's starting to come to light and it's showing that they really wasn't rocking with 6ix9ine and they were making it hard for him. Jim Jones even mentioned that his money stopped and he didn't have the money to move around like that. So they were planning on definitely doing something to 6ix9ine. So like I said, man, he had, now that I think about it, he had 3 people coming at him. He had Harv, he had Shotty, he had Mel Matrix. All 3 were the top people at a non-trade at this point. So they were all coming at him and I'm surprised that he actually made it out. So now when he got caught, the next day he actually told on them people. So 6ix9ine already knew the vibes. He was like, he probably had it already planned like, yo, if they pull me and it's federal, I'm telling ASAP. And not saying nothing's wrong with it, but I'm not saying nothing right with it, but he already knew. So 6ix9ine knew that they were looking out for him and they were looking for him. And it just so happened that he got caught up. Now after this, they speak on 6ix9ine actually brokering a deal for a key of H back in Bushwick around the August of 2017. And then he admits that he sold Tree and H in 2015. He admits that he got 5 days of community service for that. Now then they ask 6ix9ine, has he been sentenced yet? Now 6ix9ine says no. And then they mention a 5K letter. Now a 5K letter, according to Tekashi, he says explains a bad picture of him and it just kind of paints the picture with that letter. And he says the judge actually sees it. And then with that 5K helps him go under the mandatory minimum as far as sentencing goes. Now it's kind of like time served. This is explained by 6ix9ine. Now the attorney asked him if he gets time served, would he be released at the start of the next year? And 6ix9ine agrees, and he says that would happen if he was to get the time served. Now man, this is crazy. 6ix9ine might get out January 2020 if he told on all these people. But now I'm thinking about it just more and more. Like I said, more and more information is coming out about this case. He's admitted to putting money on Chief Keef. He's admitted to putting money on Harv, actually selling work. And now, so it doesn't make sense that he's going to get out 2020. I honestly think he's going to get 5 years plus because he's admitting to a lot of stuff and a lot of things that you really can't take back. Like putting a bag on someone and then actually selling stuff and admitting to it. It doesn't sound good for 6ix9ine. Now he admits he actually ordered that issue for Chief Keef for 30 grand, and then he explains that he's not a troll, but what he's doing is he's actually showing a little bit of personality. Now 6ix9ine admits that he hopes he still has fans while he's locked up, and he also admits that he signed one autograph to a nurse while he was locked up. Then he now starts to speak to the other lawyer for Nuke, and they are asking him about how much money did he make after he released the record called Gummo. 6ix9ine admits that he actually made $60,000 that month, and then they asked him about Treyway, if they were a real corporation. Now 6ix9ine says he hasn't seen any paperwork, so he doesn't think that Treyway is a corporation. Now the lawyer then asked 6ix9ine about the interview he did with Angie Martinez. He admits that the jury he actually lost, or the people actually took, was only worth 360 grand. It was a Rolex, a chain, and 4 rings. He said that he went on Angie's show to say his jewelry was worth $1 million and that he also jumped out of the car during the incident. But he said that situation was fake, and I guess it was just to boost himself and make himself look better than the situation actually was. Now here's an actual video of Sarah bringing the jury down in a diaper bag. Actually, she comes to the door, and then the guy comes to the door and takes it, and you can see something in his hand. That's the bag of diapers, but it's actually jury at the bottom of it. But speaking of Sarah 6ix9ine's baby mama, man, she is not with none of it. I don't even think she showed up to court. According to reports, people that were showing up to court were just non-trays, a lot of non-trays, and there was a lot of females actually coming to get a glimpse at 6ix9ine. So I don't think she's supporting it, and she's on social media, it seems like, every night after the case and kind of talking about it and talking to how she's against it. So I definitely salute Sarah. I haven't heard anything about Jade. So what I'll do is I'll do my research to see if Jade actually showed up. But Jade might be in trouble as well if she actually shows her face, because, you know, she's kind of pretty much the closest person to 6ix9ine at this point. I'll look up Jade and I'll let you guys know. Now today, it won't be a trial day. Today is Friday, but Monday everything resumes. You know, I'll keep you guys posted and I'll be the first to get the news. Of course it'll drop. Of course I'll try to drop it prime time when everybody has a chance to watch it. And if you don't have a chance to watch it at that time, make sure you have that bell notification on so you can watch it later and it'll stay on your phone. Now make sure you like the video on the way out. I'm in the news with it. I'll catch you on the next time.